Hey guys, welcome back. I went and picked up 3 arcade games today. Not like I need any more, but they were a good, I think they were a good deal. I think I got a good deal on them. I don't know anything about them, haven't plugged them in yet or anything. So I went to an operator's warehouse and I wasn't sure what I was going to get into. And it was mostly redemption stuff, you know, claw machines, pool tables, jukeboxes, like tons of all that stuff. Probably 100 claw machines in there, probably 40 or 50 jukeboxes. But anyways, it wasn't a ton of old stuff. He did have some stuff at another location, which I did not get to go to today. Hopefully I will in the future. I guess he has a bunch of circuit boards and some old games as well. So I didn't do any videoing there because it was nothing really to videos. It's nothing I'm into. You know, it was little kiddie rides, you know, that you put a quarter into and they sit on a mouse or a horse or something like that. Quite a few like racing games and stuff like that. Somebody was there before me picking up 4 racing games and a shooting game, which I forget which one it was. But anyways, so like I said, I didn't do any recording there. Really wasn't anything worth recording. So let me show you what I picked up. I paid $200 a piece for them. I picked up 3 cabinets, so I paid $600 total for all 3. Let's take a look at them. They're in decent shape. So what we got here is first one here on the right. The World Series is a either a Jungle King, Jungle Hunt. I'm not sure. That's what it originally was. It's obvious. It's green on the sides as well. Next to that, that is a Burger Time cabinet, converted to some bowling game. And then next to this is just a Birdie King 2. I'm hoping the monitor at least works or something like that, and I can pull the monitor out of it. Kind of bought these as possibly parts machines, maybe. I'm going to definitely fix up the Burger Time cabinet. Now, I have a Burger Time cabinet already, but I want to see what kind of shape the sides are in. The other one was kind of flaking, but it's pretty solid. This has, these corners are beat up here, but the sides look like they're pretty smooth. So worst case scenario, what I'm going to do is, obviously, I have all the parts to put my Burger King together for Burger Time, not Burger King. I have all the parts to put together my Burger Time cabinet. I don't have, obviously, another set of parts to put together another one. So what I might do is, since I have to paint stencils on mine, maybe I'll just paint this cabinet as well, and maybe I'll just sell it as an empty cabinet. I could probably fix the control panel. Obviously, there's a big hole here. This is where the joystick would have went, so maybe the joystick would go back in there. And then there's a button right here. I would guess this is the button, and this is drilled. So I could probably fix the control panel, and maybe I'll sell the cabinet as a complete cabinet with artwork, but we'll see what happens. The Birdie King, I kind of just bought it because he wanted $400 just for the Burger Time, but since I bought all 3, he gave them to me for $200 a piece. So I just said, screw it, I'll get it. I don't even know what kind of monitor's in it. I haven't opened up any of these. This one, the coin door locks are not locked. Both of these have locked coin doors, and the back is screwed shut. So I can't get into the back. I got to drill holes or drill locks out so I can get into them. So let's take a look here. Let's start with the Jungle King, Jungle Hunt. Let's, I don't want to plug it in until I open the back and see what it looks like back there. I don't know what's in there. I don't know if it works. I don't know if the monitor works. Literally know nothing about it. So I guess I'm gonna have to get my drill and a drill bit, and we're gonna have to drill out that lock on the back. Before I go in the back and start drilling this out, this this Jungle King, Jungle Hunt, it's pretty swelled up. I could fix it, yes. I don't really need another Tato cabinet. Do I fix it, at least get it painted and send it on its way as a fixed up cabinet? Do I sell it as is? I do want to take the monitor out if not, because I always am looking for extra 19-inch monitors. So maybe I'll just sell it as an empty cabinet. This is screwed. This is all swelled up. I don't even know how the hell it got swelled up in there, and the top's not looking too good either. So I'd have to replace that piece and the top piece. Maybe like I said, maybe I'll just get it cleaned up and paint it and send it on down the road. We'll see what happens. So let's get that one opened up. Be nice if some of this stuff works at least, but like I said, I don't know. I didn't want to plug anything in until I opened it because I don't know if something's sitting on a circuit board. You know, I worry more about the monitor than anything. I mean, the monitor could be broke for all I know. I have no idea. But yeah, well, you know what? Maybe this one isn't screwed shut or locked. Yeah, it's gotta be. I thought maybe there was a screw in it. No, it's locked. Jesus. Now, I do have a lockpick set for the cylinder locks. I don't have one for these. But whatever, I just drill them out. I don't care. Tell me I just wasted my time drilling it out and it's just jammed shut. Can't tell. Something's wedged. Grabbing a flathead screwdriver. I kind of like opening them up when I get home because it's kind of like a mystery. You just don't know what you're getting. Yeah, the lock bar is definitely still, oh, I gotta turn it, that's why. There we go. All right, so what kind of monitor we have here? We have another 4900. Never had the neck board off of it. The white silicone that they use to hold the neck board has never been removed on that monitor. Looks like there's some remnants of the original stuff here, which that's kind of cool. Okay, so this is a Jungle Hunt. So it says it right here on the paper. I don't have a dedicated Jungle Hunt. I can play Jungle Hunt in my elevator action cabinet because I have the high score saver, and you can switch from game to game. Okay, so what we need to do is plug this in now and see if anything comes on or if anything works. I'm just going to look, make sure everything's plugged into the monitor. We have a switching power supply here. Doesn't look like anybody's been in here for a long time. Spider webs and see, the problem is I wouldn't mind restoring it and getting it working, but the problem with that is a lot of these parts are getting so expensive. So for me to put this back together and get it working, I mean, the only reason why I would do it is just to save the game because I don't want it to go to waste. But it's not like I would make much money doing it, you know what I mean? By the time I find a board, which is probably $300, $400, $500, and then I spend the time fixing it up and everything, what's it really worth in the end, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I'll think about it. I have no idea yet. I don't like parting out cabinets unless I have to. I wonder if this has the screen surround with the cutout in it. I know a lot of these do. So let's plug this in and see if we get anything. I'm going to turn off that interlock switch first. Oh wow, that's loud. So apparently the interlock switch is not working. I guess we're just going to have some loud, weird noise. I don't know if there is disconnect the speaker or there's a volume control. Try disconnecting the speaker. I think it's this plug right here, because that is loud. Let's see if that stops it. Okay, so I don't think the monitor kicked on. Monitor is dead. Okay, so really, nothing really going on with this one. Monitor is dead. Either it's the fuse or the flyback or the hot. I don't know, I can't tell. I don't see a crack as I'm looking at it like this, but it doesn't mean the flyback's not shot or the hot's blown or the fuse is blown, something. But we're getting no power. I don't have my meter. I have to go grab it out of the back room. Yeah, I hear nothing. Got 2 quarters. The coin box is in here. Might be more quarters in there, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can't get that front door open. I could probably pull that or take that nut off the lock cylinder. Let me see if I can get that nut off the lock cylinder. Okay. Now, we can go around front and at least open up the coin door. There's the key for the back door. So we got 3 quarters in here. 2 I put in there and then 1 that was already in there. Coin box looks like it's in pretty good shape. But I mean, that's pretty much all I'm really going to kind of mess with this for now. It's clear it has power because I had to disconnect the speaker. So all right, let's move on to Burger Time cabinet here. Let me grab my drill so I can take the screw out of the back of it. Unplug the potato cabinet. So it looks like the back door is cracked. It's an interesting way of putting a door on. All right, so in here, we have the original power brick, we have a switching power supply, we have the board for the bowling game, and the manual for the bowling game. Nothing else really good in here. We got the instruction sheet up here for the original Burger Time. We have the original Burger Time label up there. We got part of the burger time harness, the power part of it going up to the marquee light. We have another 4900 monitor. Very, very dirty 4900 monitor. So let's go ahead and plug this in, see if we get anything out of this. Cord's probably not long enough. All right, pull the interlock switch. I hear the game, and I believe I hear the monitor. I believe. Okay, cool. Actually, that's actually not a bad looking monitor. It's got a screen burn in it, but it works. So it looks like this is a completely working game. Can't get in the coin door. Oh boy. That's like full of fucking sand. So one of the two is working so far. Let's go over to Birdie King, which I don't know anything about this either, obviously. One side has artwork on it, one doesn't. I don't know if this is a dedicated cabinet for Birdie King or not, but this is Birdie King 2. Something tells me that these were a dedicated cabinet for this, but I'm not sure. All right, once again, I don't have a key for the back door. Unless I looked in the front on this one because the coin doors were unlocked and there's none in there. I wonder if I could turn this one with a screwdriver maybe. Where did I put that screwdriver? Sometimes you can get lucky. Nope. No luck. I'm gonna drill it out. Another fun drilling of lock. So we have another 4900. 3 4900s in a row, guys. Got a piece of paper here. Don't know what this is. Hey, it's a paper for monitor. All right, so we have the board here. Definitely was a mouse living in here. Looks like there's quite a few quarters in the bottom. I don't want to touch down here, so I'll have to kind of vacuum this out. Yeah, it looks like there might be a couple dollars in quarters down there. So this is the board set here inside of this metal cage. We have an isolation transformer over here. We have a switching power supply. Guess we'll plug it in and see if it does anything. It'd be nice if at least a monitor would fire up. Let's see. I don't have a lot of room right here where I'm at. I heard a click. Hearing some beeping. Oh, we might have a picture. Might have another working monitor here. Yeah, I mean it's on. It's very, very dim. I wonder if we can open the control panel up. Wing nuts. Go figure. And they are corroded. My God, is that tight? What they tighten this thing down with? The volume sounds a little funny. I don't know. I've never played this game. I knew nothing about it. Might not be able to get the damn control panel open. Coin door lights work. That's a rarity. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. This would be a pretty cool cabinet, maybe to just do like maybe put a game in it that didn't come in a dedicated cabinet. Probably wouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to say that it is dedicated because of the angle of the screen and the control panel for the trackball. What the heck is up with this? I'm trying to get this crescent wrench on the wing nut so I can try to just spin it a little bit. I think He-Man tightened this. What the hell? Guess I'm gonna have to go get a pair of pliers. All right, I got it loosened. Now I just gotta unscrew it. I want to take this cover off the screen. It definitely got brighter as it's warmed up. I can't tell if that's glass or plastic. Plastic. Look at the difference. Mouse ate that. But we have another working monitor. It's got a little screen burn, but who cares? I wonder if this has been if the neck board's ever been off of this one. It appears that this one has had the neck board off because I see a crack in the silicone. So I bet you somebody at some point took this off. So in the bottom here we have the coin box which fell off. This is locked. And we have the coin bucket here. There's a quarter in it with mouse poop. More mouse stuff. But yeah, it's a working game. Let's see if it oh boy, some nice track balls. I wonder if I can credit this up. Can't reach the damn thing to flick it. I'm trying. Okay, one player. Monitor needs some adjustment. What the hell did he do? Oops, I guess you can't go backwards. So can you go right to left? No? Guess I'm not a Birdie King guy. Oh, out of bounds. I think it's missing red. Let me see if there's a red. I think it's missing red. No, red works. It's just trackball needs a lot of help. Oops. Green up too high? Oh, you know what it is the brightness is up too high. Now it's too dim. Well, it works. So basically we got 2 out of 3 games that work. I wonder what is wrong with the World Series. You know what? Let's pull out the multimeter and just see if we have power going to the monitor itself. All right, let me plug this in. Just see if we have any high voltage going to that monitor or not. I don't hear anything as of right now, but we have no, let me see here. Looks like we don't have power going to the monitor. Okay. Okay, so we do not have power going to the monitor. So, could it be one of those fuses right here? That fuse looks good, but a fuse could look good and still be bad. So we'll put it on continuity test, make sure it beeps. Fuse is good. Okay, all fuses are good. Oh, you know what? There's a switch on the bottom front of these cabinets. Could that be off? Because they might have the power supply wired differently. Man, that thing's stuck. Okay, I flipped the switch. The interlock switch is off still in the back. But I'm curious to see if maybe we get some voltage now. Yep, now we have voltage. So that switch was off. So in theory, hopefully this monitor might work. I heard it. I heard it. We got a picture, guys. Something's on the screen here. No freaking way. It works. We have 3 working games. Holy crap. Can't believe it works. Actually, look at the picture on that. That's not bad at all. Red's a little high. But hell, I wonder if the game works. Okay, I have the volume or the speaker unplugged for now. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never played this game before in my life. I actually had one of these setups that worked and I sold it. It was in my, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It was in my, Moon Patrol cabinet when I got that. I'm gonna plug the speaker back in just for shits and giggles, but I'm gonna say it might start making a loud screeching sound.
Out.
No, it's working. It's just loud as hell. Where's the volume?
Come on.
I think I found a volume pot. Let me grab a screwdriver, try to see if I can't turn this down a little bit. If this is the volume pot. Alright. I can't believe it works. 3 working games is pretty damn cool. Red is definitely up too high.
Ball.
So how did I do this? Do I have to, is it a 2-player game where one person is pitching and the other
Ball.
person is batting?
Ball.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Ball. 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 Ball.
Good thing I'm not a baseball player. Let's see if I can open this up. I'm curious as if that surround is one of the Tato ones that has the cutout for the light to light up the instructions. And I'm curious as if they drilled all the holes out or they left all the original holes in the control panel and they only added those holes. Sweet. They did not ruin the control panel at all. So if you look here, it has all the original holes in it. Nothing has been disturbed.
Right.
They ran the wire through that hole there, so that's actually really cool. They did break this piece of wood, but that's not a big deal. So let's see if this, I gotta take off this bracket. So I need a 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
What do these buttons do? I think they're just on there.
Right.
Let me grab a 1/4 inch nut drive.
Out. Right. Right. Yeah.
Now the question is can I slide
Ball.
the
Ball.
glass out, or is it going to be completely stuck?
Right.
Which is pretty common for these plastic.
Right.
Actually, I think it slides that way, doesn't it? I forget.
Ball. Ball.
Yeah, I think it slides out the back.
Right. Right.
I haven't messed with the potato cabinet
Yeah.
in a while.
Right.
See, I see some green wires going towards the screen,
Right.
and that's what they use
Ball.
for the lights. I know that.
Ball.
Yep, it's an original
Yeah.
one. There it is, guys. So it's got the original screen bezel around that, which is awesome because these are kind of hard to find. I actually have them for all my games. I actually haven't put them on all my games, to be honest with you. I need to put them on my elevator action and stuff. I have them, I
Right.
found them later on, so I didn't have them at first. All right, guys, well, that's going to end this video. Let me know what you guys think. 3 games, $200 a piece, so $600. All 3 are working. All 3 monitors work. Cabinets are beat up, but nothing I can't fix. Let me know what you guys think. What should I do with them? I hate to... Birdie King, I don't really care that much about. I mean, of course, that one's got the worst screen burn of the 3. But, you know, do I just fix up the Burger Time cabinet, get it painted, and just sell it as an empty cabinet with maybe the power brick in the bottom and keep the monitor? Do I do the same thing with Jungle Hunt? Do I just fix the cabinet, get the green stencils back on it, and just sell it without a monitor as an empty cabinet as well? Obviously, I'd redo the coin doors and leave the coin doors on the cabinets. I'll probably sell the World Series control panel, wiring harness, board, marquee, and all that as one package if somebody's interested in that. Birdie King, I'll sell that if somebody's interested in that, and even that bowling, which I highly doubt anybody's interested in the bowling. But let me know what you guys think. I think I did good. I don't think it was a bad purchase. I mean, I think there's definitely worth $600 worth of parts here. I mean, any more stupid CRT monitors, you can't find them for under $100 anymore that work. The guy had a bunch of them. He had tons of them, but he wanted $150 to $200 a piece for working ones, and they were newer style ones, which I'm not too keen on the newer ones. I do have some newer ones in some of my games, but the problem is with those newer CRT monitors that came out of a gambling game, is when those flybacks take a shit, you're done. You can't get another flyback. Or you find another chassis as a donor and take the flyback. So that's the only downfall about those newer monitors, is a lot of them you can't get the flyback, so you're kind of screwed. So these are all rebuildable, you know what I mean? Obviously, we have screen burn, which is, you can hide it by tinting. You know, I've even used static clean window tint. So basically it's a window tint that will stick to the glass, but not stick with like adhesive, like a normal car window tint. And you can buy it at Lowe's and Home Depot, and you can actually put it on the tube, and it actually does help. You know, screen burn, it is what it is. There's really not much you can do about it. You're talking monitors from the early 80s that, you know, who knows how long they've been on. Birdie King clearly was probably in a bar or something, and this thing was probably on every day, 7 days a week, probably open to close. Who knows? Could have been on 24 hours a day for all we know. So this one obviously has the worst burn-in. But, you know, this one, I think maybe I just take it apart, or I don't know. I mean, do I keep the monitor and just take everything out of it and sell it as an empty cabinet? The cabinet's in pretty good shape, but I don't think I want to put any effort into this. I don't think it's worth it for me. I have so many other projects going on. Maybe I'll just sell an empty cabinet for $100 or best offer. Obviously, Burger Time, I gotta fix the cabinet, at least get it painted, get the artwork on it, fix the coin door, fix the control panel, and get this thing. This has some screen burn in it as well. This is the cleanest of the 3 monitors right here. There is minor screen burn from the baseball game, but it's really not that bad. Trying to think if there's anything else. You know what, real quick, let's open up the Burger Time control panel and just take a look at that and see how bad they butchered that up. I'm gonna go around back and I have to take that nut off. The funny thing is my Burger Time cabinet was converted into a golf game, and somebody took the joystick and I don't know if the ball got stolen off the top, it busted off or whatever. Somebody took a golf ball and drilled a hole in it and glued it to the joystick shaft. I wonder if it's still back there. It might still be on the game. But let me open this up. We'll just take a look, because we didn't look. Oh shit! I can't get to the front of this one. I forgot. Well, I'm gonna have to drill the lock out with my trusty drill. That sucks. Somebody's tried to get in here. It's all bent up. Now I'm curious to see what's in here. Man, they really bent the shit out of that coin door. Gotta love it. Actually, let me grab a flathead. Might just pop open at this point. It's so bent up. The back door is completely busted into pieces. It's kind of just like hanging on for dear life. He had another game there. He wanted $200. I probably could have got it for $150. It was a Galaga conversion. I don't know what it was converted to, but got it. Okay, so we had the original coin bucket, but no lid. The basket's in there. No money. We got the credit switch and everything still in there for the Burger Time, which is good. Let's open the control panel, see how bad they butchered this thing. Oh, that's right. This one has a third one, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, so, oh boy, look at that. They cut the whole damn metal out, which I could fix. I'm going to say this is the original hole here. That's the original hole there. Still has the 4 mounts for the joystick, which is nice. This is obviously a hole that they added, and then this monstrosity over here. So basically what I'd have to do is get this out of here, weld in a new piece of metal, which is doable. Especially since I watched Charlie, and I tried that on my last one, where he clamped the control panel to a piece of wood and then did the welding. I did that on, what game did I do that on? I just recently did it. Oh, and the journey control panel. And it worked out awesome. It didn't warp or anything on me. So that was definitely an awesome tip. Now I think this has, okay, good. So it has a piece of tinted glass on here, or plexi, but this plexi is not as dark as a lot of them are. It's actually kind of lighter. But it has the original shroud around it and everything, so that's good. So it has a lot of good things going for it. There's a lot of things here, so I feel pretty good about these purchases. Like I said, I think I'm going to sell a bunch of these parts that I obviously don't care about for a reasonable price. I always try to be fair with everybody. I don't try to overprice anything. But all right, guys, that's going to end this video. I was really going there hoping to find a food fight. He has a food fight board, doesn't have a cabinet. I was kind of hoping he had one because I had a food fight a long time ago and shouldn't have sold it, but I sold it. And I asked him if he had a Quantum. He didn't have one. He said he might have a Cloak and Dagger board, which I'd be interested in that if he does, because I would like to put a Cloak and Dagger board set into an original Defender cabinet, because they made a conversion kit for the Defender cabinet. So I think that would be pretty cool to do that. But who knows? I don't know where it's going to go. I did find a Spy Hunter cockpit, and I did call Charlie from Overtime Arcade. I got to get some pictures of it and send it over to Charlie and see if he might be interested. He's asking a little bit of money for it, but I think it's reasonable, unless he changes his mind. I don't know. He had a couple Spy Hunter uprights as well. It's about an hour from where I live. I'd have to ask him the price on the uprights. I did not ask him. He was kind of a little tough to read. These games were getting sold because they were in a warehouse that the roof was leaking. So he was kind of moving games around to keep them from getting wet. So I know he wanted to get these things out of there because he didn't want them to get destroyed. So I don't know. I haven't really felt the guy out yet if he's willing to sell some of this, nicer stuff that he has that I haven't got to see yet. I did see one of the Spy Hunters tonight. It was in the building with these. It was kind of pushed off into the corner where it doesn't leak. But let me know what you think, guys. And this weekend we're going to be working on Stargate. And I got a Kickman control panel, just like mine, from Pete, and I cannot ever remember his YouTube channel. I'll have to put it in the description. I don't even know how to say it. I'm not good with names. So I'll put his YouTube channel in the description. But anyways, he had a wiring harness for a Phoenix cocktail table that somebody had put into his Phoenix upright. So he sent me that to borrow, just so that I can get the main 36 pin edge connector pin out and get all the wire colors and stuff. And I'm going to make the wiring harness longer than the cocktail version, obviously. And then I found a Phoenix original control panel with all intact with the wiring harness and everything. So I'll be able to determine, what wires I need to go to that plug onto the control panel. So I'm going to be able to make my own Phoenix harness so that I don't have to use a JAMA adapter, so I can actually have an original looking harness in the game. So he was nice enough to send me that so that I can duplicate what I need to off of it. And then he also sent out his Kickman control panel because the artwork's rubbing off of it just like mine was. So I told him I'd touch it up for him, and then I'll spray some clear coat over it, and then I'll be able to ship it back to him. So I'll probably work on that this weekend, and maybe I will video that just because I did it before, but in case somebody didn't see it, maybe I'll make another video on it. So, all right, I'm going to get going, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. I'm always buying projects. I'm always doing something. And, with these 3 that I bought, I'm hoping to salvage some monitors and maybe some other parts from them for myself for games that I need to work on, and then hopefully sell off the rest of the stuff after I fix them up or whatever I do with them, and hopefully maybe come close to breaking even. So that would be kind of cool. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.